Hi guys. Okay, so today we're going to start, and I want everyone to stand up actually. Okay, so I'm going to play a song, and I want you to move, dance around, do whatever feels right, and just have fun. And this judgment-free zone is just have fun, and I'm going to play a song. Okay. Yeah, so like, just move around, dance. Have fun. Come on, dance around. It's okay. I know it's class, you guys are like, oh my gosh, I don't want to dance. It's okay, you can dance. See, you want to. You want to. I see it in your You guys can dance. It's okay. I see these she wants to. No one? It's okay. We're in class.
Yo, what's the problem? Come on.
So is this how you guys stand around the homecoming? Stand on. You guys cannot do it at all. You guys didn't know. Come on, baby. You guys all want to dance right here. Not at all. What you do? Now you want to dance. This is like the best part of the song. Okay. Well, we'll get to this part in a Okay, everyone sit back down. That was a chance for you guys to have fun and whatever. It's not supposed to do this. Oh no, that's not supposed to do this.
I know. There we go.
Okay, as a dancer for 13 years, it comes very naturally for me to dance and want to move to music, but I had a lot of questions about what dance is for everyone else. Like, so what is dance? Why do we dance? Why do some people have the urge to dance more than other people? Is dance something that is learned, or is it something that we're born to do? Is dance understood among all cultures? What is dance? Why do we dance? So some of these questions seem like simple questions, but I found out that's not quite the case. So today we're going to look at a complex topic of dance psychology, but in order to do that, first we have to look at what dance is. Dance in its simplest form is movement to a rhythm or rhythmic sounds. According to Peter Laval, a dance psychologist, there was a study done by a research team from Hungary and Holland with babies as young as 2 days old, and what they did is they were looking to see if babies could detect rhythm. So they played two rhythms, and the second rhythm was missing a beat. When they looked at the brain activity, the babies could detect that beat, meaning that it is innate for babies to detect rhythm. Another study done by Zenter and Irola, it was mentioned by Peter Laval again, is where they played music and then they played speech to babies. When they played the music, the babies had movement for 6 to 8 seconds. But when they played the speech, the babies only had movement for 1 to 2 seconds. So even though these movements were not in sync with the music, the babies wanted to move to the music. So it is innate to want to get up and move when you hear a sound, but it is not necessarily learn. You have to learn to be able to dance on beat. So is dance natural for the human? Yes, it is. It is natural for us to dance. It's natural for us to want to get up and move. And you could see, I know some of you guys were holding back because, it's class and stuff, but some of you guys did want to move. You could see a little bit. You were like, oh, I kind of like this song, but this is class. So you didn't want to get up and move. Dance is a way to connect and become one with yourself. You have to really surrender any fear of holding back and fully immerse yourself into the music. It's a very personal thing that can open up your hearts to others, which is actually one of the reasons why a lot of people don't dance. Dance is such a powerful and connecting thing that you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable to really appreciate and fully get what you can get from dance. You have to not care what people think. You have to act on instinct, and you have to be creative. And these are things that as we get older, we tend to lose. As we get older, dance kind of becomes a shameful thing. We often hear, you're not doing it right, or that's too much, or this is, this looks weird, what are you doing? Dance isn't, I don't know why. Dance is supposed to be a fun and enjoyable thing. There is no negative dancing. So you guys just have to let go and just enjoy dance. Stop taking life so seriously. Like when you hear a song, get up, dance, move. Dance is a fundamental part of our lives. There are a lot of aspects and things we can take from dance and use in our everyday life. A study published in the Public Library of Science Genetics Journal in 2006 looked at a group of dancers compared to non-dancers. Dancers had a higher level of serotonin in their body, which is a chemical that boosts your mood. So dance is an emotionally uplifting thing, and it can just overall have a positive effect on you. Dancing can also maximize your brain function. When done often, it is the combination of the moves and music is a stimulation for your brain, and it causes a positive effect. When dancing, dancers do this thing called halfway, marking it, and it's basically when you only do movements in a little motions and you don't do them full out, and it's so that way they can fully comprehend what they're doing. And that's something that we can take into everyday life. Like when you do a speech, or for instance, you may kind of talk quietly to yourself, but it's just to get that idea, and so that way you can prepare yourself for when you get to the bigger concept. And this is just one thing of the many things that dancers do that we can take and use in our everyday life. Humans like movement. There's something about moving and watching others move that rewards the brain. The combination of music and coordinating movements, dance, stimulates the brain in a positive way. There are 3 elements to dance that distinguish it from other activities: social, physical, and cognitive. When you engage in these three things, there are changes to the brain. Even when watching dance can stimulate our brain in a positive manner. Watching a dance can make us feel and understand others. Dance is appreciated across many cultures and people. In a study conducted by Ahila Hajamadi, a dancer and psychologist, a dancer portrayed 10 emotions while doing an Indian dance. There was a group of Americans watching it, and there was a group of Indians watching it. Both were able to comprehend and understand all 10 emotions. Both groups can understand this, and anyone can watch a dance and get the emotions that were given across in the dance. Dance is a way to share your stories and connect with others. Not everyone may be able to tell your full story from your dance, but the emotions can still be felt across from it. So overall, dance is natural for the human body, and I encourage all of you guys to let loose in life and have a little bit more fun, and when you have the opportunity to dance, you might have some positive results in your life. Thank you.